Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 1961 Walt Disney animated feature film 101 Dalmatians. This is based off of a book, 101 Dalmatians, that came out in 1954, 56. I don't know. It was less than 10 years before the movie came out, so Walt Disney immediately got the rights to make a animated feature film out of this, which is really smart on the company's front. So the story that we're presented. Now, again, I have the live action going through my mind. I have Cruella going through my mind, and I've never seen 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure. So we're gonna watch everything, all 5 films, and discuss it. So I'm wearing a spotted hoodie, very comfy hoodie as we talk about spotted dogs. Now, the story of 101 Dalmatians, the Disney version, the 1961 film, which we're talking about, is that the Darling family, so Anita Darling has Perdita, and Roger, whose last name I don't know actually, has Pongo. And Pongo and Perdita are 2 Dalmatians. They meet at a park. They fall in love as Anita and Roger fall in love. Roger makes music. Anita, they don't actually say what she does, but her old school chum is Cruella de Vil. And anytime she visits, she goes, "Anita, darling." And it's funny watching The Incredibles because Edna does that all the time. She goes, "Helen, darling. Bob, darling." So obviously the darling part of, Edna mode is taken from Cruella's aspects of sophistication. So we know that Cruella is like big in fashion because she has like a beautiful fur coat. She's all high class. She has her long cigarette, filtered thing, whatever. Roger's got his tobacco pipe. And Cruella, for some reason, wants the puppies that Perdita and Pongo are having. So Perdita and Pongo have 15 puppies. Cruella comes, starts to write a check, but she realizes that, there's no spots on them. So she doesn't want them because they're, ugly. But then she wants to prepay for them, and then she wants the 15 puppies when they have their spots, for reasons that she does not tell us yet. So when Anita and Roger refuse the sale of the puppies, they say they're going to keep the 15 puppies with the 2 other dogs, so they're going to have 17 dogs with Nanny, the housemaid. It's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of mouths to feed in this one little London flat. So Cruella has her chums, her accomplices, Jasper and Horace, steal the puppies, take them to Hell Hall, which is the old DeVille mansion up in the country. And then the dogs have this whole barking communication system with other dogs throughout London, which then travels to the country. And then eventually the puppies are located. Pongo and Perdita run to go get the puppies. It's the winter time, so it's just chaos, snow and blizzard and ice. Then there's a colonel dog, there's a horse, there's cows, there's a cat named Tabby, and everybody figures a way to get the puppies out. Eventually they get to another village. They disguise themselves as Labradors while they're covered in soot, hop a ride on a van that's going back to London, disguised as Labradors, and get back to the house on Christmas Day. And I forgot this is a Christmas film. I haven't seen this movie in so long. And they're all singing a song that Roger's playing about a Dalmatian plantation, and he originally comes out with a Cruella de Vil song, Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil, which we all know and love. So then they're all going to be keeping the 101 Dalmatians and moving to a farm in the country. Now, where do the other, 80-something Dalmatians come from? So Cruella was buying up Dalmatian puppies throughout all of London, keeping them at Hell Hall in order to have Horace and Jasper kill them to make a coat out of the Dalmatian puppy fur. Which still makes no sense because, you want the animal to grow bigger if you're going to skin it, but you shouldn't be skinning animals anyway for coats. So this is an hour and 20-something minutes long. This is a movie from 1961. So parts did drag just because, it's just how films were made. I see that now versus when I was a kid, I didn't notice it. But my brother and I loved 101 Dalmatians. Our parents love 101 Dalmatians. So we're very excited in 96. I was 6 years old. He was 4 years old when the live action movie came out. This was the first live action Disney film which then spurred eventual, here we are now in the renaissance of live action film of Disney. But yeah, this is a great start to a franchise. So next we have 101 Dalmatians, the 96 live action. Then we have 102 Dalmatians. Then we have 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure. And then we have Cruella, which we will talk about. Now, Cruella doesn't die in this film, which I thought she did for some reason, but she doesn't. It's just Horace, Jasper, and Cruella all like get into a car accident as the puppies escape back to London. So I'm curious if she's in 101 Dalmatians 2, because I know she's in there. There was a TV show for like a season. It was like 60-something episodes long, but she was in the TV show. And I think that's it. That's all my fun facts and knowing of stuff for 101 Dalmatians. It's really about it. So on to the next. Mucho mahalo.